Bill Maher hit a career low last night by going on Greg Gutfeld's late-night comedy show. It was, embarrassing for everyone involved. Now, one thing became immediately obvious to me when I watched last night's show. Greg wants Bill Maher to like him so bad. It was like watching a 10-year-old boy show off his cool older brother, except everyone involved was born before 1965. Greg made his entire monologue about Bill Maher and how the two of them are actually a lot more alike than you'd think. It got so bad that after 13 minutes, Bill said this.
When do the other people talk?
Yeah, I'm almost done.
I think my least favorite part of this monologue was a parody of Paul McCartney's Uncle Albert, Admiral Halsey, a song I've loved my entire life that Greg is determined to ruin for me.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Bill Maher. Stupidly, I didn't see that we agreed.
I hate the fact that I know this, but this is not the first time Greg Gutfeld has parodied this exact song. He did it twice last year for Matt Taibbi and John Fetterman.
We're so sorry, John Fetterman.
I'm pretty sure Greg is trying to do like a running gag with this, but he makes no indication that's the case. I think it's equally likely that he just thought no one would notice. And while that might be true for his septuagenarian audience, I unfortunately remember everything. Now, to make sure the show wasn't entirely ass-kissing, Greg started the first panel segment with something that he and Maher disagree on. Trump and whether a president should, concede when he loses.
He didn't concede the last election. He's not going to concede this election.
You don't know that.
I think my favorite exchange of the night is when Greg admitted he didn't know Trump tried to sue Maher, and so this is how Maher responded.
He did sue me.
Did he sue you?
Of course.
I didn't know that.
Really?
No.
Here in news?
Yes. I don't follow everything in your life, Bill.
Right. Well, that was kind of... Yes, he sued me because I said he possibly was the son of an orangutan.
I love the obvious internal panic.
I didn't know that.
Like, he can't decide whether to feed Maher to the audience or beg for his approval. But luckily, there was a compromise. Pretend this show is a bastion of free speech.
When was the last time we had two normal people from different sides disagree in front of other people?
Exactly.
There you go.
That statement implies this panel is a melting pot of political views, so I just want to take a look at who else is on the stage. First, we've got Dana Perino, a Fox News host and formerly George W. Bush's press secretary. Then there's Kat Timpf, who's also a Fox News contributor, and then washed-up TV doctor Drew Pinsky. Like I said before, I think Maher is one of, if not the first, liberal guest on the show. So no, this isn't a round table, it's a circle jerk.
Politically incorrect was purposely mixing people with different viewpoints.
Which is what we're doing.
Tonight.
Yes.
Luckily for Greg, that tension could only last for so long. I mean, the rest of the show was dedicated to Maher's favorite thing in the world, ranting about woke.
Woke, they would like to think they're an extension of liberalism. I'm an old school liberal. They're not. It's very often the opposite.
One segment was about a paper that said people who get gender-affirming surgery are 12 times more likely to unalive themselves. For some weird reason, Greg forgot to mention that this journal has had 56 retractions in the last 2 years. But then again, I'm not sure Maher would care in the first place.
Some of it is just social contagion and is trendy, and we should recognize both.
We got to hear about how racism isn't real and fat people don't deserve respect. And then we got to the grand finale. Maher plugging his book that's probably going to save the country.
I speak to the normies. I speak to the people who don't want there to be hate anymore in America. That's, if there's any theme of this, is that I am tired of the hate.
And that's it. That's the entire show. I mean, it was only a matter of time before Maher went on Gutfeld's show. His face is on Fox News almost every day, talking about his sensible liberal ideas. But besides his hatred of Trump, Maher's values, or at least the ones he chooses to condescendingly spout in public, align far better with the right than with the left. I mean, the fact that Greg sees anything of himself in Maher should tell you enough. In truth, Maher's rants about cancel culture and wokeness and labor unions don't resonate with his supposed base. Honestly, I'd wager that Maher can't connect with anyone to the left of post-stroke John Fetterman. And you don't have to be some gay commie to see that the anti-woke road is the fastest route to a successful grift. Do you know how many Fox News dads are gonna buy this book after seeing it on Gutfeld? All of the ones who can read. The calculus is clear. If you want to make money, snagging that demographic as your new fan base is worth the sacrifice of interacting with Greg Gutfeld. But you know what they say. When you close the door on your dignity, God opens a window to that sweet, sweet grift money.